I think it's fucking crazy because people hate Machiavelli, right? People hate Machiavelli and say, "Oh my God, Machiavelli is such a manipulator, and Machiavellians are such evil people, and they only just want to win." They won't, you can see these TikToks, a 10-second TikTok of explaining Machiavellianism in 10 seconds. Oh, so the Machiavelli, they don't like you. They just want to use you and manipulate you and just to win. They will hurt you. And, dude, okay, Machiavelli and the Prince always considerately reiterates the fact of the matter is that the most imperative thing it is for a prince to be is good, is virtuous, right? It's not because Machiavelli writes in The Prince that when a new ruler comes into power, the people simply wish one thing. And all the people wish to do is simply not be oppressed. And so Machiavelli is writing a prince, he wrote The Prince to teach people how to fucking survive in the world. Not to how to manipulate people, not how to be a bully, not how to fucking oppress people. It's you know, the term "it's better to be feared than loved if one cannot be both." That's the pinnacle of The Prince and Machiavellianism. I'm trying to find my copy of The Prince so I can read some quotes because there's some solid fucking quotes in Machiavelli's literature. You know what I mean? There's some really good quotes. So I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can find. I don't know where I have The Prince, bro. I don't know where I have The Prince. I have The Crowd. I don't have The Prince right here though, man. But it's fucking crazy. But this is things that Machiavelli writes about in The Prince, and he also writes about that there's the nature within man, and man has two methods of fighting, right? How a man fights is the following. A man fights by law or by force. But as Machiavelli also points out in The Prince, that fighting by law is often inefficient. And so that's why he says a prince must have a duality. A prince must know how to play a beast, but also a prince also must know how to be a fox and a lion. The prince has to be a fox because the fox can recognize traps and snares, and it can recognize if it's uncomfortable in a position. It can recognize manipulation and lies. But the fox is not the apex predator. So this is why Machiavelli writes that one must also be a lion to defend itself from the fox and the snare. Okay, so in all honesty, I don't fucking remember where the fuck to go. But I'm gonna slay this beast right here, bro. That was a good dodge. Right here. Boom, charge. Charge again. There we go, that gets a lot of health. I'm gonna get hit, dude, yeah. After I already did that third hit, I was like, oh, dude, he's gonna hit me. Oh, I didn't know how I didn't get hit there, dude. I think it was just the steps. He was definitely supposed to hit me there. Oh, I barely slayed this beast right here, dude. Give me my blood. I'm blood. I'm gonna get drunk with blood. Oh, I'm trying to get to, the blood-starved beast. I think it's in one of the chapels. I don't remember if it's this way specifically or this way. Maybe it's this way. But maybe this way just leads me to the exact same. No, this is definitely somewhere I'm supposed to go. Yes, it is. I could sprint past them, but it's not that smart of an idea. Let me just hunt and stalk them one at a time. Cause those dogs are fucking annoying as shit, dude. I do have a wooden shield. I wonder how this wooden shield works against the dog's attacks. I hate the dogs, bro. That was easy. I think these guys would be good to fight with my cleaver like this, because it's at a distance. Because that's the thing about the saw cleaver. I love the saw cleaver, dude. It's such a good weapon. But it's more of a good early game weapon, you know what I mean? That's the thing about the saw cleaver, it's so strong that you can probably beat the whole fucking game with it. Undoubtedly. There's only about like 20 weapons in Bloodborne, but they're all really good weapons. The Hunter Axe is really too mid for me. Like, it's too lame, the Hunter's Axe. It's a good weapon, a good starting weapon, but the Saw Cleaver definitely gets you a lot further. I see you. We're hunting beasts. I'm kind of nervous that he's just... Oh, that was easy killing, bro. That was some easy prey right there, man. So I was talking about Machiavellianism. And I hate that people who don't even know what Machiavellianism is all of a sudden have made it seem like Machiavellians are these evil, manipulative people, because you just see it in, you know, pop fiction and fantasy, like Gus, the guy from Breaking Bad, and the same actor who plays that one guy from The Boys. The Machiavellians, this is the character personality of the Machiavellian. The Machiavellian can be super happy at 1 second, and that very next second have a look in their eye like they're going to fucking kill you. That's what the Machiavellian can do. So if those characters that are like that, they're Machiavellians. They're not. They could be narcissistic, because there's a dark triad of dark psychology. The Machiavellian, which is the rarest, only about 1% of individuals are Machiavellians. The rest are narcissists or psychopaths or sociopaths. But the thing about the Machiavellians, it's damn near impossible to spot a Machiavellian unless you are a Machiavellian, because Machiavellis study you. They analyze you, they mirror you, they learn you, and quite frankly, a Machiavellian, it is not uncommon for a Machiavellian to know you better than you know yourself. I guarantee you, Machiavellians, especially if you're younger, if you're like in your early 20s, 19, whatever, you don't know yourself yet. But a Machiavellian knows you. Which is why those kind of people are so susceptible to advice of a Machiavellian. Because Machiavellians know how to win. And know how life works. And so because of that, they don't fucking bullshit other people. But that's what it is that... But the thing about Machiavellianism is to truly practice Machiavellianism, Machiavelli always writes... he constantly reiterates in The Prince that it's best to be good for the sake of being good. And not even necessarily... because it's for the sake of being good, but you could even say he says it's good to be good predominantly because it helps you win. Because at the end of the day, that's a Machiavellian's goal, is to win and win and win. And they might have to manipulate you in order to win. They might have to fucking get you fired from your job in order to win. But make no mistake, they will. They will do what someone could never do. Machiavellians are there to win. But a Machiavellian is truly a virtuous man, because you can't. If you're a Machiavellian and you're not virtuous, you're just a psychopath or a narcissist. Because psychopaths do not care about you. Psychopaths will not try and be good for the sake of being good. So psychopaths will be good because that's how they manipulate you. But a Machiavellian will be good because we understand that's how human nature is. Uh-oh, I just said we. I'm definitely not a Machiavellian.
Hunter, didn't you see the warning? Turn back at once. Old Yarnum, burned and abandoned by men, is now home only to beasts. Turn back, for the hunter will finish the hunt.
That guy Lore's pretty cool, man. He's defending these people just because he loved Yarnum and the Yarnumites, but they all succumbed to the Scourge of the Beast, man. All of the beasts were once people. But the Scourge of the Beast manipulated them and destroyed them. You know? It's just crazy, you know? I think it's crazy. The lore of Bloodborne is crazy. I think, that's what I regret, man, the most. Is that I should have chose... No, I think the Saw Cleaver is good. We're gonna go fight the Blood-Starved Beast. I don't think I'm gonna be able to beat the Blood-Starved Beast. I don't think I'm ever gonna be able to fight Chester too. Chester's over there. He's the guy who we was talking to. But I'm getting these bloodstone shards because once I go down here, it's gonna be a pretty difficult area actually. So I'm gonna go back to the hunter's dream. And I'm not gonna waste my hunter's mask because it's just right over here. But I love Bloodborne so much. I love the combat mechanisms of Bloodborne. Ah, man. Bloodborne's a masterpiece, dude. Bloodborne is so good, dude. It's one of the best games that I've ever played. Like, there's games that come out every couple years that are bangers and masterpieces, dude. And make no mistake, dude. Bloodborne is one of those. Oh, dude, I got her IG, but she's too... I don't know. I'll talk to them later. Oh, I'm just talking to myself right now. Oh, man. Let me go and help you real quick.